And on this day, 246 years ago, the U.S. Continental Congress adopted the illustrious Stars and Stripes design to represent the nation on the flag. KITV4's Aaron Coogan joins us in studio this morning. And Aaron, on this Flag Day, we recognize its symbolism of freedom and justice, as well as commemorate those who have fought for it.
Yeah, hey, good morning to you, Leah. Well, it wouldn't be until decades later until Flag Day was actually established and recognized. I learned so much this morning about Flag Days, a little bit about our history, a little history lesson. I didn't even know that there was a proper way to fold the flag. I brought some experts in for you. Boy Scouts of America, Troop 181 right here in Hawaii. They're going to teach us how to fold this flag, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the significance. But boys, please, and tell us what you're doing while you're doing it.
Okay. So first of all, you want to take your flag and you want to fold it kind of twice lengthwise, or kind of hot dog style, as I remember learning in elementary school, twice. And you want it so that the stars are kind of at the end, and the person at the side of the stripes will always start the folding. And we always fold it in a kind of triangle fashion. So this, kind of like this, and you're supposed to fold it 13 times to represent the 13 stripes or 13 colonies of America. Kind of like this, but sometimes it doesn't always end up the way that you want it to. But you always want to make sure to keep it taut. And sometimes you'll have a third person, because typically we'll be doing this after we lower the flags during a ceremony. And so you have the third person kind of adding some support in the middle just to ensure that it doesn't fall to the ground.
Wow. So Wyatt, what are you doing right now?
I'm tucking it in to make sure the end doesn't fall out when we...
Yeah. So this flag is a little difficult because it wasn't necessarily made for folding, but after you're done folding it, you always carry it over the heart, kind of in cross like this. And yeah, I guess keep it with pride, because it is a symbol of our nations and the great men and women that fought and died for our nation so that we may have our freedoms. And yeah, just give it the respect that it deserves.
Evan, let's talk a little bit more about the significance of the flag itself. You know, going back through that history, what does that look like, and what do they teach you throughout Boy Scouts, and what do you perpetuate throughout?
A lot of times we don't, it's not a topic that comes up too often, but we are taught always to, again, like I said, to respect the flag because of what it represents to our nation. Like I said, liberty and freedom and the rights that were fought for by the people that came before us. And we are always taught, every meeting, and I'm pretty sure this is standard for every troop, we always hold this flag ceremony to open and flag ceremony to close. And important events like Memorial Day, we just had good turn up at Punch Bowl, the National Cemetery. We always have a flag ceremony to open, flag ceremony to close. And we're just always taught to give it the respect that it deserves. And we do sometimes have to retire the flag, which is another ceremony in of itself, where we respectfully burn the flag when it comes to the end of its lifetime. But that's only to like very kind of worn down and old flags that are kind of past their time.
Wyatt, and for you, what does respecting the flag mean in terms of respecting our country and respecting everyone that has fought for our country?
I think it means to be thoughtful about how the flag can be represent all the people who serve the country and all the people who work for the country and all the people who help the country serve its everyday. And it's important to respect the flag so that we can just show respect for everyone in this nation.
Respect and serve, just like you guys do throughout our community. Boy Scouts Troop 181, Evan and Wyatt, thank you guys so much for showing us how to hold that flag. For now, I will send things back over to Leah.